I was just really, really excited just to get a win for Coach Anthony Stewart. This team and everything we were trying to do is what he put together, and he really did a great job of putting together this team, putting together this staff. And one of the things it was an emotional day for us. We really wanted to get the win for him, and I thought the guys came out from the beginning of the tip and played like they wanted to really win this game.
Coach, what were those, I guess, the opening minutes of really just, in the locker room when you guys are together before you're going out and just trying to manage the emotions of the day? How did that all go for you?
It was pretty good. Guys was just, they were just talking. You could just tell everybody wanted to win it for Coach Stu. We wanted to go out and have a shoot around the way he used to have his. Guys just relax a little bit, but guys really wanted to win. And Parker was in tonight, so he wanted to come in and for his dad and this tribute tonight. So we was glad he was here, and we didn't think we were going to have him back for a while, because it was an emotional night, and his dad not being at the helm.
You guys, it felt like you guys learned about 50 different lessons tonight: how to play with a lead, how to lose a lead, how to pull one out at the end. I guess just for I'm looking at it. You guys led for almost 44 minutes tonight, and yet it was nail biting there at the end. To be able to pull it out there, to get the 3 at overtime, to force it, and then to win. What'd you learn about your team from that? Well,
it's a tough bunch. This is a tough bunch. They're resilient. We got guys that's willing to take big shots, and not think a second thing about it. One of the things that the guys really did well was, even though we were having a roller coaster type game, they never got outside of each other. They always stayed with each other. They huddled. So I'm just really pleased that the energy, the effort, and sticking together, the stick-to-itness that these guys had. And you're right. It was one of those games where we jumped on them early. We let them back in the game. One of the things that we got to do is make sure we're executing the whole game or playing a whole 40-minute game. And we haven't had a chance to do a lot of situations, being on this, going through what the guys went through. We were on quarantine and only having 2 days to put together a game plan and practice with those guys. The coaches have been working on putting together the game plan, but we didn't have a chance for the guys to see it. So for those guys to get out there and follow the scout report and do all those things they need to do to win this game, this goes to them. This goes to them.
For having so little time to prepare, and as I'm looking at it, you play 50 minutes and you only turn it over 15 times, you have to be pretty happy with that number.
Ecstatic. One of the things that we would want to do, we want to have 10 under turnovers in a regulation game. So we were right there in regulation with under 10. So anytime you can do that, have a 10 and under turnover game, and be right there, that's a great. So for 50 minutes and only have 15 turnovers, I'll take
it. Last time we talked, you didn't really have a schedule. Now you got a whole lot more of a schedule and a big test coming up this weekend. What would you like to, obviously it's a big challenge, and I know you guys are looking forward to it, but what do you want to get out of that game?
I want to go in and just play tough, play hard, and execute. We want to play possession basketball. One of the things we did tonight, that we only gave up 61 possessions in a 50-minute game. I always said if we can keep teams at 50 and under possessions, that gives us a better chance in not letting leads get away from us. You know what I'm saying? And we can maintain when we so happen to have a lead and it drops off a little bit when it's a 50-possession game. That gives us an opportunity to get back in the game in those situations. So I like to try to go in this game against Illinois and just play a possession basketball game, rebound, and just play tough. And if we can maintain and be in that game in the last 4 minutes of the game, hey, I like our chances.
Last question. I know he was with you on the bench tonight. Is there any update you can give us on Parker and his future with your program right now?
Right now, I told him, I said, I just want to let you breathe and go through whatever it is you need to go through. He just wants to take his time. I was just surprised to see him here tonight, and the guys were ecstatic to see him. It's one of the things he really wants to do, just let things play out and take his time and spend time with his family. Because during that process, during the friendly, you got a lot of people at the house, a lot of people calling, and this is the worst time for a family that goes through a situation like that when the calls stop. So that's what they have to bond and be together. It's up to this coaching staff to go in and check on them, check on Parker, check on Cheryl and Skylar and Anthony, and make sure, you know, they're okay. So we're their family, always will be family. We're going to make sure we're sticking right there with them.